Hello everyone, welcome back to Polymer Clay Workshop. This is session 3. We all like DIY crafts because it's super fun and also we get to make use of all those rarely used items that's lying in our house. Here, a plain white coffee mug is turning into a work of art. Do remember to do texturing on top of it, about which you learned in session 2. The perfect addition to your DIY craft set is getting ready. You can even apply some glue between clay and the coffee mug so that it doesn't come off so easily. Now let's try to make something which takes you one step closer to nature. Any guesses? It's a hanging flower pot. To make a hanging flower pot entirely out of clay, you can blend colors like this. Something which you have learned in your first session. You can use the bottom of a bottle to mold the clay into the shape of a flower pot. You can then bake your clay flower pot as per package directions in a convection oven. Do not use a microwave oven because it leads to overheating or even melting and bubbling of clay. After baking, you can hang the flower pot like this. Now we will try to make a pen holder with the help of a bottle. The bottle here acts as a mold for the clay coils to stay in shape together. The clay doesn't necessarily have to be coil shaped. You can actually try out different patterns to make this pen holder. Once you're done with coiling, you can take out that bottle very carefully so that the clay coils stay in shape. You can even bake it to use it as your permanent pen holder. Now let's try to make an innovative single pencil holder. Once you're done with the design, you can then bake it in order to glaze it or buff it to get that glossy finish. We are now moving on to much smaller and delicate art pieces like earrings. With the flea market culture getting more popularity in almost every part of our country, DIY ornaments, especially earrings, have become a part of our lifestyle. With polymer clay in your hands, you can make almost any type of earring and also flaunt them by wearing them. If you take this seriously, you can actually make this beyond a hobby. With lot of free time at home, who knows, you might get really good at making them. It sure is a meditative process, as you can see, and you require a lot of patience to do this. After the donut-shaped earrings, here comes another one for foodies. We are making this in the shape of a slice of watermelon. Remember, if you're doing this just as a hobby at home, you might not need to bake it. But if you're doing this professionally or if you want to sell them, you have to bake them. We are making use of different texturing methods here as well, like the use of comb. You can even make it look better by applying gilt powder. Another innovative method to make earrings with unique pattern is to make designs on a flat sheet of clay and then cut shapes out of it. This method is quite exciting because your left earring won't be identical to your right one. Now let's have a look at how to make pendants with interesting patterns. A sheet of clay with different colors is made, and then round pieces are cut out of it like this. You can actually make earrings that go well with that pendant by cutting shapes of that same sheet of clay. We previously made a flower pot. Now we are making a pot with a plant in it, fully out of clay. We are making a small cactus plant, so there's a lot of texturing to do in this. Instead of using a different color clay, you can also apply acrylic paint or fabric paint on your clay model. How about a sweet twist to this? Yes, we were actually making a keychain. Again, you have to bake it to get it hardened. That's all for today's session. Stay tuned for the coming sessions if you want to add some cool motion for your characters like this. And don't forget to tag us back with your art pieces.